Alrighty, what's up, everyone? Okay, so if you're joining or if you're watching the replay, well, welcome. I'm going to be building, just cut straight to it. I'm going to be building a 533 switchback frame. This is the frame that Evan Turner flies, is been popularized, of course, by him and Armando, who designed the frame. And if you guys are joining from the Instagram live stream that I just did, welcome back. I'm going to be building one of these today. I'll talk about all the components while I'm building it. But essentially, it's the 533 switchback carbon fiber frame, the Rotorite Hype Train Vanover motors, a Hobbywing 4-in-1 ESC, a Radix flight controller, VTX camera, receiver, all that good stuff. We'll be talking about it as we build. And so let's just get into it, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to get the phone and everything positioned, and if this is a replay, then welcome to the replay. So,
I don't know how to answer that.
How long have you been flying FPV drones for?
A hot minute.
A hot minute. I've been flying, am I giving it away? No, but if 533 wants to donate a frame and all my sponsors want to donate stuff, then yes, but not on this one. What's a good way to angle my phone? I'm just going to have to show you guys. That's Garrett, by the way. That's if you don't know who he is, G3FPV on Instagram and on YouTube. He's been flying with me for many years now, and he brings me sweet tea, so I let him back in here all the time.
Make it like a bride.
Someone says, "Hey, Garrett."
Who?
Wolf FPV.
Oh yeah, what's up, dude?
So, anyhow, I feel like I need to angle it like this, so I can.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be the struggle bus. Maybe if I put it just on the side over here. By the way, you guys are gonna notice how terrible of a mess my workbench area is.
We're working on that.
Garrett is currently working on that.
Some of the neutrons.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it like this.
My DRP tool.
Oh, dude, let's go.
I found it in my desk, like buried. I was like, oh, I know where that went.
Bam! Look at that, I got side view. So we're gonna be building the switchback frame. I'll show you guys here. Here she is. So I'm getting everything laid out. Now this isn't gonna be necessarily, I put my head down like this. This isn't gonna be necessarily a specific like build video. However, this is just gonna be me chatting with you guys and doing a little Instagram live stream. Nashville here, good flying buddies with Nub. He speaks highly of you, Capel. I'm glad. Speaking of Nub, he's gonna be in town tomorrow.
Oh.
As well as Fluxy. So.
Oh.
Yep. Surprise, surprise. So anyhow, if you guys have questions, let me know. Hey, Vanover, love that you're doing a live stream, says Shaky. Well, thanks, man. Wolf says glad Garrett is cleaning. He's not cleaning yet, actually.
Actually, I am. I'm cleaning my stuff up first.
Oh, okay.
That way I can get to your stuff.
Right, right.
Bro, you could literally use this as a weapon.
Dude, that's a big battery. It's a thick battery. I love how all they see is just me building and then just you in the background.
Me in the background with a massive battery I can swing at somebody's forehead.
Do you recommend the Tiny Hawk RTF for like first FPV or anything? I just recommend that thing in general, by the way. I highly recommend it.
It's actually quite fun.
What kind of plane is that behind you? That is a home-built airplane called a GP4. Loved your sunset ripple. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I was happy with that too. Andre, greetings from Russia. What up? Russia, wow, that is really far away. Geography. Garrett is glorious, says Rice-T.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know either, but maybe it's a hot Russian girl. If so, you can pee him on Instagram.
Oh, God.
Do you have a freestyle frame? Is that a rhetorical question? No, I do. It is the Vanny Style 5-inch freestyle frame. If you go check out my latest freestyle videos, it's in the description. What made you change to 533 switchback? Honestly, I just wanted something really, really durable that was a tank but was also lightweight, and this is the best option for me. And I still like the way the top mount frame I was flies. I still prefer that, but I need something a bit lighter and a bit more durable right now. So we'll get back there eventually, but we got to take things one step at a time.
Circle.
Yep. So I don't like looking down like this. Where were you during the protest? We missed you. It says WTFPV. I was filming in South Texas. Unfortunately, boys got to make some money. So, yeah. Anyhow, if you guys have questions, just keep feeding them. I'm going to try and catch them all as I build.
I'm trying to read them too. over here.
Oh, are you on the live?
Yeah, I've got it pulled up.
Okay, so yeah, Garrett's got it pulled up over there, so he's going to try and help me out there.
Wait, you have 2 Hero 8s?
Yeah, dude.
Wait, you have no. That's a 7. You need to go replace these 7s, dude.
That would make sense. What transmitter do you use? I use
16SZ.
the Futaba 16SZ radio. Link in the description. Maybe not this description, but link in my.
It's in one of its
It's
videos
in a
somewhere.
description. Any of my stuff in the last year and a half. That's the radio I've been using. The latency is lower than anything else. Crossfire shots. A lot of people ask me. A very common question I've been asked recently is why I do not use Crossfire. And there's a good reason for that, and it's because of latency. Futaba latency doesn't vary, and it's also much lower. I know Crossfire shot is basically Futaba level latency now, but Futaba is about to step up the game again and reduce it by another 1.5 to 2 milliseconds. So, anyhow. Dude, I love Garrett on this frame. Oh my gosh, everyone thinks I'm going to be plugging this frame too much. I love how, with the wiggle plate though, it all stacks up like this, so where your standoffs go. Remember how we used to bust that on the Vanover frame?
Oh, yeah.
Now it's 4 millimeters of thickness.
It's dummy
She's
thick.
thick. I love RC Airplane, says Captain K. Me too, man. Me too. He flies faster than he builds. That's very true. How many are we building today? Just one. How many hours per day or per week would you say you fly? When
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. When I'm really
He's really motivated, like 100 plus batteries a day.
yeah. For DRL training, it's 100 plus batteries a day. Let me see if I can keep the comments up. Chat viewing options. All messages are visible. Okay. Let's see. If you had any problems with Futaba receivers, I've had no problems. Just follow the instructions. It's super simple. I use a custom tiny whoop. I'm new to FPV. Any tips? Just remember, man, keep having fun. You're going to have good days and bad days. Just try not to get frustrated when you have bad days. What is your favorite prop? I'm really, really liking the Azure Johnny props. I'm also really liking the... Are you just going to mix those?
Are they different?
Yes. You're the one who mixed those up.
They're the same prop.
All right, whatever. You rocking the Minchan or Azure prop? Right now, I'm rocking both. I had a lot of Minchan props given to me, so I'm rocking some of those. Anyhow, we have 52 people in here. Let's go, guys.
I mean, we had 44 in the other one.
Yeah, we did.
Before you yeeted it into oblivion.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is...
No comment. How do you feel about Lockheed Martin versus AI drone racing? You know, I feel great about it, even though it is kind of scary. Because, you know, just what they were able to do in 1 year is insane. Give them some more time, and that'll be amazing. Dang, okay, that one's a tight fit.
Oh, the arms?
Yeah, when you have the wiggle plate, it kind of like sits in here.
What? The wiggle song.
Oh, oh gosh, I hate you for that.
I saw a TikTok about that earlier.
You saw a TikTok.
Yes, it was on Reddit, so.
Okay, I was like, wait a second.
I don't have TikTok downloaded. I'm not that.
Follow me on TikTok, Captain Vanover. I literally have not posted
Plug
it.
your TikTok.
I haven't posted anything good, but it's all right. There will be stuff coming.
This is why we can't have nice ones.
This arm's being a bit of a pain.
Evan's crying internally right now.
Hey, no wiggle on this bad boy. Trust me on that. Okay. I'm gonna like be demoting this frame by having to hammer the arms into place. No, that's just because the anti-wiggle plate, it just helps sandwich the arms in there. It's really hard to show. Gosh dang it, you got that in my head now.
He has to use that as his theme song now.
Who, me?
No, Evan.
Oh.
That has to be his theme song now.
You should be keeping up with the comments for me, Garrett.
I'm trying, but
You're also trying to clean. This is why we stopped live streaming, because we never got anything done.
I mean, I'm getting things done. So.
Well, it's different. I'm not talking about really you. It was more of a...
Switchback durable for freestyle. Yes, but it's more of a racing frame for sure.
Now, why is that?
Why is that? Because it's too light, in my opinion, to actually get the throw you want for freestyle.
It's actually very true. And most freestyle pilots fly with the battery on top.
Like, when I'm freestyling, I like to have to fight the quad, honestly.
$64 people in here. Wow.
Wow.
Mom, get the camera.
ESC, he's running the Hobby Wing 40 amp.
That's a 20 by 20 ESC.
He does freestyle planes. What kind of RC planes have you flown? What's the big one you have right now? The Cub? Just a gigantic Cub.
Yes.
In his race fleet, he normally carries like 10 to 15, sometimes 20, depending on the event. How do we feel about the Orca goggles?
I'll tell you guys this much. I'm using HDO2s right now. But I think Orca goggles just need a bit more time to get there. And I'll probably switch to them. But I really like them. The features and everything on them are really nice.
I like the HDO2s better.
That's fine.
Honestly.
They're both very, very comparable.
Whatever happened to Envy Astro? He got a life and a real job.
No, that's not true. He didn't get a life. He plays Fortnite, dude.
He got a real job though.
He is working like in a company. He's doing some contracting stuff. I will say, I feel how when that thing's in there. Yeah, it's nice.
It's not moving. Yeah.
It's in there, literally hammered in there. She's not moving. Okay, time to put some stack screws in this biggin.
Swag grinder.
Say hi to Ma. I will say hi to my mom, just for you.
Mom.
Have you ever started? Oh, I'm not answering that question.
Yeah, we're not gonna answer that question. This is why we go on Instagram and not YouTube.
Yep. I'm surprised we got a lot of people in here right now.
Hey, you do have a Sharpie out here.
How many quads do you usually carry in your race fleet?
I thought I answered that.
Oh, it's okay. About 10. Is that what you said?
I said 10 to 15, depending on the event. Sometimes 20.
I went to nationals with 4, to be fair.
Yeah, to be fair, you went to
But that was, yeah, well, not so. That was just.
That was rough times.
You know, it was interesting. It wasn't intentional, but my quads were really holding up well. The Neutrons at the time, they had these custom aluminum plates. And
gear for $200.
I didn't really need it. What is it?
What gear do you recommend for a beginner under $200?
Tiny Whoop, newbie drone.
Literally a tiny whoop. Like that's about it. Because that's about as far as $200 will get you.
Any recommendations for backpacks? Anything Think Tank made? Garrett,
yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Personally, I run the Airport Heli Pack. It's a thick bag, but you can put as much crap as you want in it. It's literally a rectangle. I really am jealous of the Ethics bag for freestyle and just for simplicity's sake. But there's really nothing organizational about it. It's just a bag to put stuff in.
Okay, the Ethics bag is nice if you have all of their, like, the radio bag, the battery bag, and, you know, everything else that Ethics makes.
Yeah.
Because they all kind of fit together inside the bag. But the Ethics bag doesn't have the compartments like the original Session. And because of that, if you don't have all the Ethics stuff and you don't want to spend a bunch of more money on top of other things, then it's kind of a pain. Thus why I have not bought one.
Yeah. I don't think I could have said it any better myself. Did I cut the thing on this? No, I didn't. Garrett, you can't not get that stuck in my head.
Too late.
It's a bit of a tight fit to get that cap in there, but that's all right.
6 to 8 when you go flying, Jesus. I take 1.
Who said that? What was it?
I'm assuming he said he takes like 6 to 8 quads when he goes out flying. Hopefully, if it's 6 to 8 batteries, then okay. 6 to 8 quads, that's just, no, that's not even fun.
Why is that not fun?
Because you have to fly all of them.
You don't. We showed up to nationals in Vegas and flew 2 quads.
Yeah, that's because you didn't wreck anything, though.
Well, until the
I
end.
mean, you had the one that kaput.
The motor exploded.
The
or
motor
something.
just kind of.
That was really weird. That was a T-motor issue. I'll be happy roasting on T-motor for that. That was back before they fixed their quality control.
When they had quality.
They're pretty good now. Vivian and them have always been nice to me, and I actually really do like their company a lot. There was just an issue at the time where the motors were like.
The OG Van.
I don't know. I don't know if it was an issue. To be fair, I don't know if it was an issue with the motor or if it was a Flight 1 Spark 32 issue.
It could have been the Flight.
It could have been a
Stack,
Flame
honestly.
1 ESC. That's the first time I've ever said that. And it felt pretty good.
Well, I mean, you're allowed to now.
And this is true. I'm not forbidden. I'm not going to get shot.
You're not gonna be threatened with an inch of your life because Preston's like, don't talk bad about my shitty gear.
Hey, clean on the live stream.
Don't talk bad about my crappy gear.
There we go. It's okay. When it comes to Flame 1, you can swear a little bit. When it causes you turmoil.
When it causes you to lose.
How's everyone doing? Any questions, Garrett? I know you're working hard.
Question. Can you suggest a good, cheap 20x26S stack, like cheap AF, but not garbage?
Ooh.
None.
Yes. I can. Yes, I can. Okay, and I'm having to trust in my two friends' recommendation on this. Xilo makes an ESC that is $44.99. It's called the Razor ESC. Alex Campbell, who runs that on 2150 KV6 cell, swears by it. Now, this guy, I have to take his opinion on it because I've seen the way he flies these quads, and I've seen this ESC in action. It's a bit bigger than the holes are 20 by 20, but it's like 25 by 25 millimeters. And I know that. And then flight controller wise, almost all flight controllers of that size are the same these days. So you're going to spend about $70, $80. The Talon's good. Xilo does make a flight controller with a built-in pit switch and everything, which is direct plug-in. So
you're going to spend at least $60 to $70 for a decent stack.
70 to 80. The Radix is a $50 flight controller.
70 to 80 for a good quality stack, and about $100 for one that's like bomb-proof, quote-unquote.
Yep. That ESC is really good, though, just on its own. If I wasn't flying the Hobby Wing, I'd be flying that ESC.
What the hell did I just read? Anyone had to cut a tree down because of a stuck plane or drone? Dude, just climb them.
No, we've never had to cut a tree down.
Yeah, because I just climb in the tree. That's what we did at that race that day. And David boosted me up to the next level because I couldn't get it.
Oh, I remember that. I was like, what tree? We don't have trees. Oh, yeah, never mind.
Any way to get an ESC and get what ESC? The Hobby Wing or the Xylo?
Sally, if you're watching this, by the way, I appreciate what you did with the solder here, but I hope you understand that it wasn't going to last nice and clean very long.
I think she understood that when she got into it.
Yeah.
She knew what she signed up for.
She's probably babysitting right now. But if she's watching this, then
I don't think she is.
hopefully she's babysitting.
My prop broke and it's stuck. What can I do to get it off? It was 13 meters tall. Bro, get
Take a deep breath and give up. I'm just kidding. No, don't take that advice.
I mean, take a pair of side cutters and just chip away at it.
ESC is on. By the way, for anyone running the Hobby Wing setup, I'm going to turn the camera around real quick.
Heat gun. Yes, somebody's got the right idea.
By the way, look at this nice organization.
What for? Oh, my one.
No, my one for organization.
You don't
Anyhow.
have organization. What are you talking
All
about?
right, so guys, here is the Switchback. Shut up, Garrett. Keep monitoring comments and organizing for me. Okay, are you taking all those out of the bag?
Yes.
All right. So if you're gonna do the Switchback frame with the Hobby Wing ESC, try and take some old gummies and cut them in half. That way the ESC has plenty of room. You can run the receiver underneath the ESC like I'm gonna show you how I do, and everything will like that will not be an issue.
Up until the moment you know it doesn't work anymore.
It does. It just needs some love.
It just needs a lot of love.
If I could solder on some servo extensions, you can buy that airplane. I was telling Garrett, you can buy that thing for like.
You can buy it now
For like
pre-built and ready to go more than
for like
it's worth to
$100
fix
bucks. Yes. Depending on how much you value your time. In which case, I value my time greatly. Not that I use my time the best, but
have never flown a drone, just DRL sim, but best pre. Ooh.
Best pre-built 5-inch.
Best pre-built 5-inch. I don't really think there is one because anything that, unless it's like,
Well,
like a boutique builder.
if you're wanting to spend a pretty penny, X-Hammer's got some good stuff.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
it's better to build it yourself so you can repair it.
I agree. You should really learn how to build.
If you can build it yourself, you can repair it yourself.
I will say iFlight, if you're looking for like a 3-inch or something like that, the stuff that iFlight's making, like for Cinewhoops and everything, is really, really good stuff. I've been genuinely shocked by it. I am not sponsored by iFlight either, too. I have nothing to gain from saying that. And everything to lose on my reputation.
I can't speak on anything because I've never flown any of their stuff. So.
It's gotten better. They're doing anything by them seems to be pretty good these days.
As long as it's not HGRC, then...
It's not HGLRC. Good starter 5-inch. If you guys are curious about the stuff I run, I don't know if it's in this description, but if you go to my previous videos descriptions, I list everything up to date about what I'm using as of the date that video was made.
Why would you want an XL10 as your first quad? That's
a 10-inch?
Yeah, why would you want that for your first quad?
Well, hey, you never know.
That's a dumb idea.
People can do what they want to with their money, Garrett.
I don't even enjoy 10-inch, and I've been flying for 4 years now.
We have like 82 people in here. Let's go.
A good chance to plug the Rotor Riot pre-built.
Guys, let's plug the... Wait, did someone say that?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Hey, I'm real. The only thing that I have from Rotor Riot that's pre-built is the Cinewhoop, and I really like that thing. I really like it. Here, this is 100% pre-built from Rotor Riot.
Oh, is this the Cinewhoop pre-built?
Yep. It's got DJI on it, if you're a fan of that.
How do you soft mount your GoPro where you don't?
You don't? We both just run either 3D printed mounts or foam couch. I am going back to the belief that 3D printed mounts cause jello. So I'm about to go back to foam like pads, couch style. Steel's been doing it right for 5 years.
Foam wood.
What do you think, Garrett? Do you think 3D mounts cause jello?
For the GoPro? Yeah, I mean...
And I don't know why.
But I don't have any proof personally. Because mine don't cause jello. But then again, I also strap mine down like it's going nowhere.
What's coming in the next quad box? Dude, I honestly have no idea. I really don't know.
We have no idea.
Garrett, do you have electrical tape?
I
don't actually need any. Never mind. I just remembered I don't use. Just get it on standby. Motors are on. Now I just need to zip tie.
I challenge you to make a Raspberry Pi drone. No.
Oh, I know it. Who said that? Captain K. Oh, I don't think you know what he's talking about. It's look out for. What is he talking about?
There's a program you can run.
Oh, dang it. Yep, that's true. He knows exactly what.
I know exactly what you're talking about, my dude.
Okay.
There's a reason nobody else flies it yet, though. Need more music videos? What?
Music videos? When did I start making music videos?
Are you a producer, Alex? I didn't know this.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
It's my night job.
Sorry, I can't.
Obviously, for anyone joining, I'm building a Switchback. This is not any documented video by any means. I'm just going to kind of tell you guys about what's happening as I go. And if you have questions, Garrett is over here streaming through stuff. I'm also reading every now and then, so either he'll answer it or he'll ask me the question.
I'll do my best.
He's working hard at cleaning my mess.
You have a bag of random props. And then...
Does Five33 make anything besides frames? Yes, they actually make motors as well.
I'll stop myself.
They're made by Xnova.
And they have a C-clip.
Garrett doesn't. Yeah, Garrett, you can say it.
And they have a C-clip.
They have a C-clip.
Freaking in the year 2020.
But
I'll keep it PG rated and stop right where I was going. But you know.
OMG, 19 likes. Mom, get the camera.
Get the camera.
By the way, this was completely spontaneous. Like, I literally 30 minutes ago was like, Garrett, I'm live streaming.
Yep.
It's about how it always goes, actually.
That's how it always goes, actually.
The best things in life are things that were not pre-planned. It's a
I
Van
need
Over
to just
quote.
stop that saying right there, because that was a struggle bus right there.
Yeah, I guess that quote contradicted itself.
Bruh, you need a 35-volt cap?
Ow!
Dude!
No way. Did it go into the trash can?
Bounced it off your head into the trash can. That was
I
glorious.
got a bouncy head. Got a big
You
head.
should live stream more. Bruh, have you met us?
Welcome.
I heard that skull.
All right.
How much sleep do you usually get? Pre-built Alta X. What the hell is an Alta X?
That is a big X-Class drone that was on a Road Ride episode, hence why you don't know about it.
Yeah, hard to pass.
Oof.
X-Class be dying already. Before they even started running.
I'm looking for... Oh, now that I have Racer 4 stuff, I have plenty of stuff.
Now that I have Racer forced.
Like, or stuff to rip off a Racer 4.
As if you didn't have a Racer 4 to begin with.
Yeah. Do you have double-sided tape, or do I need to use my crappy double-sided tape?
I might have some. I didn't want to.
Okay. People seem to be enjoying this live stream. We got 81 people. Immediately, everyone leaves.
Immediately, everybody's just like, nope, we're no longer enjoying it.
No, I've never met you guys, but I'm a fan of you guys. Well, we appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. You know, if Jiro was going to sell the racing drones you guys race, I know by the end of this year, I would assume so. Oh, nice. But we'll see. It all depends on a lot of factors, which I don't even know a whole lot about, to be honest. So
Let's see the build itself. I wish I could get my hands on a Racer 4.
it's fun.
Honestly, it's like really good for the first 20 minutes, and you're like, eh.
What? I really like the Racer 4, but here's why I like the Racer 4. Because
You have to.
no, because the pace that it goes at is much slower than a 5-inch quad. That doesn't mean it's easier to fly or easier to race. That
It's
just
actually
means
harder.
that it's harder. But generally speaking, when I crash to fix it, 9 times out of 10, it's electrical tape or swapping props.
Yep.
Because everything is really well protected. And because the thing is so rigid, Garrett was talking a bit earlier about heavy quads fly really well. It flies so good. You can fly it in 30-mile-an-hour winds, and it does get blown around, but it doesn't have jello or anything.
Care.
It just doesn't care. And you can run it, big thing, wide open, full throttle for 2.5 minutes. It's not an exaggeration. I love it when I go to a multi-GP race. And even though I don't necessarily win, I can do the most amount of laps in 2 minutes because it just doesn't stop flying.
I'll live down the road. Where is down the road?
That's a good question. Would you become part of a search and rescue team of drone pilots? Yeah, I'm always open to everything. For the most part. Love to get my hands on one. I've got a 7-inch. If your question is not answered, it's because Garrett's not doing his job. Actually, no, he's doing his job. He's just not...
I'm claiming 2 sets of these 7-inch props.
Okay.
Because they're the ones I don't have. I have the 7x3x3s. These are the 7x4x3s.
When is your next Euro race? It's supposed to be sometime in June.
Get in the bag.
Which way did I have?
Oh, that's... Okay, it didn't go in the trash can. It went in the prop box.
What's up? Ow! Will you stop throwing crap at me?
Trying to bounce that into the trash can that time effectively. It didn't work.
I'm thinking where you're going to throw something at me. Okay, guys, so I put my receiver on underneath the ESC. This is the top of the ESC right here. Actually, let me just show you guys why I do this. Story time.
Hong Kong sends you some blades.
Yes. Anyhow, so I put my ESC on the quad like this, right? And I put the receiver underneath. That way, it's just protected from everything. It's got a nice little pocket for here to go. Does the ESC doesn't cause any interference with the receiver? That is correct. I haven't had any issues thus far. So.
Uh-oh. Did you see the question in chat?
What?
Vanover, what do you think of Falcon X Flight 1?
Falco X Flight 1?
Garbage.
Okay, if you're a beginner and you don't know how to program a quad, it's great. Also, I do think it flies really, really good. Here's my problem with Flight 1. You have to run Flight 1 hardware, if it's ever in stock, Number one problem. Number two,
Good luck with
if
that.
your quad does not work, like fly. I've had Flight 1 builds. If you watch my video, it was called The Art of Flow. It's my best viewed freestyle video ever. It's one of my favorite. It's still my favorite freestyle video ever. That quad, I put it on Falco X. It was a brand new quad, brand new motors, brand new frame, brand new everything. And it flew insanely amazing. Until I had,
that moment.
like literally, I flew 5 batteries for that video and did not crash one time. And then the moment I crashed that quad and put new props on it, it flew terrible. So if it flies well for you, if you like it, then that's great. So wait, you don't fly Flight 1 anymore. Oh my gosh, this is
Heck no.
It's been a while. If you didn't see my announcement a while back, I now fly Beta Flight on the Brain Up PV flight controller.
And to clarify, he left the team. He didn't get kicked off.
Yes, and I left back in September.
Because we've heard word that people are being told otherwise.
Oh yeah.
Or at least I have. I don't know if you've heard about that.
Yeah.
Because you've probably been cut off from the chat and everything.
Yeah, well. Min Chen left and then I left.
The brain is
I'll be honest, it was political reasons why I left for the most part. Also, not being able to get hardware was a big problem.
The Radix.
Because Preston wanted to sponsor every single racing client in the world, which is great, but you can't do that if you're not selling enough hardware and you can't get enough hardware.
Preach.
I mean, once Min Chen left, it was downhill from there.
Then he was like, Evan, my last savior.
Well, yeah. I'm not going to say anything more because I shouldn't. I don't want to gossip.
Binding. He's gonna poke the bind button before he actually like closes it all up.
No. I can access it with it all closed up like this.
Oh God, these are Evan's props.
Are you at least organizing left and right? Or are you literally just dumping them all in a bag, Garrett?
I'm literally just dumping them all in a bag.
Okay, so I don't really approve of that.
Well, you just said that like a hot minute ago.
Well, you don't want to spend the next few hours sorting through props.
To now, what you can do.
Because the problem is you just eat them all in a bag like that, and then I'm trying to struggle bus to find the right direction.
Dude, you struggle bus to find the right direction.
I'm going to go back through and sort all these props, because I usually don't get picky with Garrett on where he puts stuff. Like, he knows that.
You're just tired of cleaning already.
But
that speaks to me.
But who said that? Who said it? Garrett is compensated very well.
Destroyer FPV. Compensating for what? I don't have anything to compensate for.
I said he is compensated well.
Oh.
Right, Garrett? This is when you say yes.
God, that was great.
How do you remove people from the live stream? 91 people. Guys, 93. Let's go. You know what? Tell all your friends about this and everything. If this live stream keeps going really well, then next time I'll do a giveaway or something. I didn't intend or plan for people to really this many people to come watch.
Hey, it's called Crapple for a reason.
What is he talking about?
He said Siri sucks, but you're awesome. So I said it's called Crapple for a reason.
I like my Apple stuff.
Yeah, you just
when it works.
You go through it like hotcakes. It's okay.
Hey.
How many phones are you on now?
How many phones are you on now?
One for the past 4 years.
Oh, okay. That's less than me. Wait, no, it's not 4 or 1.
Where'd it go? I've had the same.
Now
phone.
he's on 2.
I've had the same phone for 4 years now.
Oh well, that's definitely. I've had 3 phones. Is
You've
this
had
build just to
three
see how the
phones.
Switchback flies compared to regular? No, I actually did switch to the Switchback friend.
He moved.
So
He switched.
I will be going back to top mount eventually, maybe through 533. But right now, I'm playing this.
Ask him who pays for his phone. You don't want that answer.
Maybe you don't want. I pay for my phone.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Did you pay for those laptops you lost as well?
Yes.
All 3 of them?
Yes. My mom. There's a reason my mom doesn't buy me that kind of stuff. This is my track record.
You'll lose it. Can I buy
I did not lose 3 laptops. Don't exaggerate. I lost 1 laptop.
Somebody said they tried to put your tune on the Cricket FPV flight controller and it went to the moon. Welcome to the Flight 1 experience.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I generally didn't have that many issues with Flight 1 until Falco X. And then when Falco X was running, it was like the greatest thing ever. And then
Until it wasn't. Best race in the world? Oh.
what's up?
Somebody just said, would you say you're the best racer in the world?
When it comes, I don't know. I don't want to say that. Here's what I think.
He doesn't want to answer because...
No, it's hard to say who's the best. I think Minchen's the best 5-inch drone racer. I think I'm the best drone racer at spec class as of this moment. Give away Garrett's goggles. He will be fine.
Do what now?
Someone said give away Garrett's goggles.
Who said that? We're not giving away my goggles.
If everyone wants a set of goggles to be given away, if we get this up to 200 viewers live, I'll give away Garrett's goggles.
Oh my god.
Watch as it spike.
If you want to buy me a set of HDO2s, then yeah, sure.
Hey, if you guys keep using those affiliate links. Actually, I don't think I even use affiliate links. If you just keep supporting me, guys, by buying the stuff I use, then we can do some awesome giveaways like that.
Some awesome giveaways. I mean, I get to keep the rapid fire module, so.
Which goggles do you run, Garrett?
I run the Dom V3s.
Okay, so if you guys want Dominator V3s, there you go.
It's just 16 by 9.
I feel like we can give away something better. We're at 99. Come on, guys, let's get it to 100.
When Crossfire does not work. I mean, Crossfire does work. But...
Garrett, I really can't believe you just put all those props. And that really pisses me off to think about that. Did you at least, with the HQs, put them in different bags?
What do you mean?
And it's these 7-inch
literally
props.
organized by prop. So you can literally go, I want to fly 7-inch and 7-inch only.
Yeah, but they need to... I'm going to have to fix this later, ladies and gentlemen. Should I get a 4... Okay, let's go through some questions. I'm going to take a pause here in a minute. Actually, I'm going to wait. I'm going to start on all the motor wires so I can show you guys some stuff. And then I'm going to take a brief pause.
A brief pause.
It's funny statement.
Should I get the 4-inch Baby Hawk Pro? I'd say just get the 3-inch, honestly. It flies the same.
Garrett can speak on that. I think he had one of those.
I had the original Baby Hawk.
You know, I am not sponsored by Emacs, but out of all the shout out, 104 people, guys, let's go.
What do you think about the Bite Frost? I don't think we've even touched the Bite Frost yet, have we?
I've tried it. Someone locally had it. It's literally an analog setup from what I felt. It was really disappointing, actually. I think Fat Shark rushed to put that out there. What was I going to say? Dang it. Yeah. I totally forgot what I was going to say. What?
You said, I think Fat Shark rushed to get that product out. I said, of course they did. Fat Shark rushes to get a product out? Like, no, they would never.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say,
HDL.
Emacs. Listen, I've always been kind of an Emacs fan at heart, but I kind of just, like, stopped paying attention in 2018, 2019. And the stuff that they've been releasing, Bind and Fly, for the price and everything, like, it's really good stuff.
They are literally beating Banggood at their own game. And
Yep.
They're doing it better.
So, I'm glad to see that, really.
Like, screw Banggood.
Emacs, if you're willing to sponsor me, please.
Please.
I really like the Tiny Hawk freestyle.
Is that the one that Brittany's dad had the other day?
Yes. He got that is when I got mine.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Or vice versa. I think I might have got mine after he got his, actually.
I can see clearly now the table's there.
Just wait till he has to do this one. It's mainly trash on this table. It's driving me crazy knowing that those props are that disorganized.
I mean, you weren't going to do it, so...
This is true, but...
You would literally leave them in the bag until you feel like, oh, I need a set, and just...
I'll go through here in a minute and do those once this is done. Do you watch any flight test videos? I do, but I'll be honest, guys, I haven't watched flight test videos in a little while. I've really missed their...
bores me.
Oof. That's a roast.
Honestly, like they did.
I
they
really
bore me.
like their new content. It's just not as much as I like the Josh and Josh content. If you guys know what I'm talking about, if you've been in this hobby for a minute.
OG.
Yeah, I miss it when they used to go out to like... I really love what they're doing for the hobby. Bring it out to a broader audience. It's just, for me, not the same as like when David Vindestal was here. It's like, it's just not the same for me.
What happened to David, by the way?
He's still around. He did a bunch of Rotor Ride episodes in the fall. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Well, you don't pay attention.
I don't pay attention to Rotor Ride either, to be fair.
Yeah, well, these videos were over 100,000 views, to be fair, as well. Dremel Quad, did you never see Dremel Quad?
I did not.
We took four Dremels, or he did, and he made a quad fly. It was like running PPM and...
Ugh.
because there were the Dremels, like the speed, and we like.
Who get Big Chungus to read the comments? Who is Big Chungus?
Are you talking about Garrett? Oh my god!
Wow. You, sir, are a butthole. I'd call you worse, but I can't because YouTube's freaking. They need a safe space.
Did you see how I redid my RX antennas? So I can kick them out at 45 degrees.
Okay.
Or I can just, because you remember I just used to have them on my stack. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in a minute. But now that they're inside, it's nice and clean. And it actually saved a gram.
Please make more race tutorials. Didn't you have like 2 or 3 you're getting ready to post? Lol.
That was funny. All right, guys. So break time. So I've got the motors. Sorry, I can't hold my phone steady. I got my motors installed. I got a zip tie just to save weight. I have the Hobby Wing ESC with the receiver underneath it, just like that. If you know how I did that, you can go back and watch just a bit back in the video. Anyhow, so I just need to install the flight controller, camera, VTX, pit switch thing. That's going to take a little bit of time, and I'm going to keep you guys on. But we're 40 minutes in to this build, so you like the color of these motors? I really like the color of these motors as well. Yeah.
I still think we should have gone with the OG blue.
This is making me happy. I'm almost tempted to. I just don't have the willpower to go through that.
Of course you don't.
That's the problem. By the way, that hoodie, just throw that in the trash.
Which hoodie?
I don't know, the one. That's
dirty one?
Yes. I still need to build this airplane. I have it here somewhere.
This champion hoodie?
That's the hoodie of champs. Anyhow. Add it on top of the trash pile. Let's see.
Your buried DJI goggles that we just found.
Let's see. Let's answer some questions. My OSD doesn't work. How can I troubleshoot? Well, first off...
Probably in dead OSD chip.
Well, hold on. If it's Betaflight, you need to make sure Betaflight OSD is enabled in the configurator. Highly recommend Joshua Bardwell's videos. I'm not the best when it comes to troubleshooting stuff, just going to be honest.
You need to make sure your OSD is on. If it is on, then you need to make sure your camera's on. If your camera is on and you're getting video and your transmitter's working and everything, then it's a dead OSD chip. Bam.
Someone said Garrett for president. Nah, I don't know about that.
Hey-o.
Better than Bernie or Biden. At least he'd be able to remember the things he says, or at least he'd be able to remember what state he's in. Like,
I'm once again asking for your support.
Or at least he'd know which is his wife and his sister.
Savage.
Do you like tri props or quad props? I prefer the tri blade prop. It's just the common prop.
I mean, to be fair though, Trump's doing a pretty good job in there. So.
I think Trump's doing great. Are you in Texas? I'm in Texas right now. How much sleep do you get? Not enough. I'm not gonna even say it in the back because people will just be disappointed. Put OSD to auto instead of NTSC or PAL. That's also a big one. I just put it on NTSC.
And just let it choose.
So, all right. Sweet tea time. All right.
Sweet tea break.
Where's that Radix flight controller?
The one I handed back to you?
Yes.
I don't know. Where'd you put it?
Oh, I see it.
Found it.
Got him.
Oh my goodness. Alright, well, you have a wonderful 3 batteries charged.
Oh, sweet. What are you charging? My batteries up or what?
Yeah. Why am I charging my charge battery?
Oh, charge. Can you prioritize charge my Thunder Power batteries? The DRL ones, because they're practicing. We're practicing tomorrow. When are we flying? I live in Roanoke. Send me a message on Instagram or Facebook or both, so I remember.
Live in Roanoke. Oh. Another Roanokean.
Bet Drib is his favorite freestyle pilot. Drib is one of my favorite freestyle pilots. Johnny is still my favorite at heart, though. I've been really liking Steele's content and flying too recently. Why do you love RCM power motors? Very simple answer. 2 answers. The quality of the build's nice, and also RCM power is who makes my motor. They don't desync, which is where the quad dips when you give it full power. Do you have a ham radio license? Yes, I do actually.
Alex, half of these are already charged.
I know. That's.
Some of that before I walk all the way over here?
Well, you got to check them eventually. Oh, Mitch had a lipo checker. I don't remember where I put it. He gave me a lipo checker.
You just had a lipo checker. In this area, probably just who knows?
Because Mitch is our neighbor. We gotta go play some ping pong after this live stream. Or I gotta go play him at ping pong. Okay,
Yeah,
USB.
did y'all not ever have your game once you got back from taking the sport cruise route?
What about the sport? What?
Did y'all not ever have your game when you got back from doing the night landings with the sport?
Oh, we did.
To get your current training on?
Did I literally? Oh, these are like super long stack screws. That's why.
Wow!
I was like, what? Let's see. So what do I have to do? I have to do stuff. Huh. Where does that go? Okay, I run it underneath.
Do you use AMA?
What? What was the question? Do I have AMA?
Do you use AMA?
As far as do I use it? What do you mean,
I
like?
have no idea. That's something
Let me forewarn you guys. If you ever need to use AMA insurance, don't expect to get much out of it. I'm just gonna say it.
Garbage.
Get Van over to trending 10K likes. Let's go! I will give away my radio if we can get on the trending part of YouTube. Like get on the homepage. That's a long. That's a fat long shot, but hey. Can't say I didn't say so. You know, if you guys like this live stream, in all honesty, I'll plan one out. I'll get the camera angles and everything good to go. And we'll do a good live stream with a bunch of giveaways. If that's something that would interest you guys, like the video. Like the video. So.
Ping pong is the shiznit. What are these things?
Okay.
Yes, I want more. Can you yell yeet?
Yeet!
What is this? Dude's asking just random requests. Most definitely you should stream way more.
We've always done Instagram. We used to do it all the time. We used to go live on Instagram like what, every day?
Pretty much.
And I enjoyed that. That was back
Back in the days.
That was back before FPV was a job. I'm joking, and I'm also.
It was a job when I met you. Hold on.
It was always a job for you. You got compensated well. Well, not really. Not really, actually. But he stuck around.
Who?
You.
No, it was a job whenever I first met you as well.
Oh, that's true.
You had just won the 2016 Nationals.
Or 2017, rather.
Oh, that's right, because Taylor won the...
Sean Taylor.
My bad.
It's all good. Let's see. Looks like a bunch of questions just came in.
There we go. Magic.
Okay, receiver is soldered up. Okay, I need to grab camera VTX and everything. You want to pop that thing out? I need the cable and screws and everything.
What is on my knife? White smudge that came out of nowhere.
And then one more.
Oh, it's the Zong Zong tape.
One more request, which is if you can get one of those Rush Tank VTXs like out of the package. I just want to steal the heat shrink from it. Actually, no, I have heat shrink here. Never mind. Yeah, that's one complaint about the TBS is that the heat shrink that comes with it is the most garbage heat
The
shrink.
heat shrink is fine.
No, it's not. It's the most brittle crap I've ever seen in my life. Okay, that was unnecessary.
Does it catch it?
Well, some warning would be great.
There's no warning that you get in baseball.
Indeed, that is crap. Thank you, dividing by zero. It is. It's like paper.
You're agreeing with a dude who literally is talking how he can't do math.
Quick maths.
Quick maths.
That's not hot. This is what I have to deal with, guys. Call Child Protective Services for me.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, they'll be like, whatever, bud. I decided that I didn't need it actually, but it's okay.
Well, here, you get back then.
Here, eat it back. All right, let me show you guys what I'm going to do here, and then I'm going to do it, and then, anyhow. Tater Rogers, hey, Vancouver. Okay, it's Van over. Hey, if it's autocorrect, it's one thing, but hope you are having a great evening. I'm having a wonderful evening, actually.
Vancouver.
It's a very blessed of an evening.
Vancouver.
So what I'm going to do here, Garrett, shut up. What I'm going to do here,
Vancouver.
I'm going to take my Unify, flip it inverted like that. I'm going to put my pit switch like this, and I'm going to heat shrink the thing together like that. I'm gonna cut this like little tab off as well. What's your call? DE November 60. So my if you're referencing about what airplane call sign, it's November 269er 1 Tango.
Oh my god.
It's Bernard talking. Oh, been a fan of mine for a while. At least a guy named Bernard. Really nice gentleman. So if you're still watching this, thank you so much for the support. This guy in particular has been, I don't know if I've ever actually met him in person, but he's just been a constant supporter of mine for a while. So I really appreciate it to all you guys. Divided by Zero is another guy who's been supporting me for, these are just names I recognize. If I didn't say your name, you've been supporting me for a while, I'm so sorry. These are just names that come up to my head. Oh my gosh. Oh, you missed. Is it alive?
Yeah, they're both alive.
Oh, dude, bro, you gotta aim. Oh, jeez. I don't think I even heard him.
Oh, I cut his leg off.
Hey, I've been a big fan, says Simon. Simon's, I've seen that name before, I think. Simon, thanks, man. Simon. What props do you use nowadays? I'm still rocking the Azure 5140. All of them. Azure props, preferably. I also like the Gem Fan MCK props.
Okay, this is going in the trash.
Okay, so I wish I remembered how I had this on the other build.
Oh, excuse me.
All right, sorry, Sally, but this is getting yeeted.
Next time she comes out, she'll be like, what happened to my heat shrink?
Or the solder thing. I plead the fifth.
Have you said that to her yet?
Yes.
I plead the fifth.
Yes. We both say it.
Oh. Okay.
I'm a fan of Foxtrot uniform, Charlie Kilo uniform as a call sign. Yep, haha.
Is that a pilot joke?
No, if you read what he's saying, it's F-U-C-K is what it is, basically. And then U. Not the solder. What's the minimum amps for 5-inch racing? I don't know exactly. You want to comment on that?
The minimum amps? I mean, the minimum, like the minimum required?
I don't know. If you can specify your question, Garrett will.
If it's minimum required, I would say at least 100 amps. At least is what your ESC needs to be capable of.
What he said.
I mean, you can get away with like a 20 amp ESC and you might be fine for a while, but it's definitely going to perform subpar. Okay. I need to clean over there technically.
The thing is with ESCs, they're at a point now where they're really, really reliable and they're all pretty much just as good as the other one.
Well, quote unquote reliable.
KISS has been holding up well for me. Their ESC on my freestyle quad that I have.
I meant anything airbot.
Oh yeah, nothing airbot though. I'll agree with that statement.
We had
Airbot makes Flight 1 ESCs, which everyone's gonna say it's biased, but they also make a lot of like other. I mean, you can see Airbot ESCs for sale. So
how many ESCs do we have go up in flames with airbot alone?
I don't want to talk about it. Hobby Wing though makes their own ESCs, and yes, I'm biased, but I really do like DYS is horrible. Also, yes, I haven't tried them in a while.
Friends, don't let friends fly DYS.
Friends don't let. Yeah, I love it when I tell Garrett when I start to fly if I change a sponsor or something. I always love to hear his reaction. Sometimes I'll consult him. Most of the time I don't.
You don't consult me.
I consult Bob. That's the only person. Bob Mazza, for anyone who doesn't know, is the man who works on my quads. So he gets a right of say so. And I still don't usually listen, but at least.
Do you ever?
I always promise to consult his opinion on things. The things that are the most important when it comes to racing are your motors, your propellers, battery, and this is in no specific order.
I would say literally motors, battery, and probably camera.
I would disagree. I would say stack. I'd say the least important things are the camera, the frame.
Well,
if you're not afraid to break stuff.
If you can't see where you're going, though, then you can't fly in the first place.
Yeah.
Good God, dude. Do you literally have like a laundromat down here?
It's a funny statement.
Because I know. Any experts for lithium? Any experiments with lithium for duration? No. We don't make hand grenades here.
What was the question?
He was asking if you've experimented with any lithium for duration of flight.
Oh, no. What? No.
Why is DOS better than using everything I've ever flown DOS is just burned into flames within like the first 10 minutes.
I had a lot of issues with their motors way back in the day.
None of us listen to Bob.
Bob's going to be in town. So, Garrett, Bob's flight before he comes to man, he'll get in. He's going to have a long day. He gets in Thursday morning here at like 10 a.m. and then we both fly out at 10 p.m. that night to Louisiana. So,
ooh.
Yeah.
That's going to be a long day.
Yeah, for Bob, who has to get to the airport at
that's going to be a
like
long day.
5 in the morning.
Is he flying out of Appleton?
Yeah, at least I got him out of Appleton. I'm treating him well. Well.
Are you, though?
Garrett, I need you to come be useful for a second. Oh my gosh, I just mauled that big red. I need you to hold this VTX while I solder the wire on. I just need you to hold this down for...
throwing good things away.
Can you hold this real quick? Yeah, this is what I have to deal with.
I'm claiming the heat shrink since you hate it.
Come on, guys, let's hit 100 likes. Ooh, yeah, that'd be cool to hit 100 likes. I should have set a goal, like if we hit a certain amount of likes.
Okay, what am I doing?
I just need you to hold this, like, so don't let it don't let it move.
The amount of trust I have in you right now.
Dude, this is what I had when Sally was soldering. Remember that? Hold on.
I have tweezers if you want them.
No, that would make sense. Haha, one down.
Did you get it?
Almost. Everyone's like, what are you doing? I'm soldering the pit switch. Ooh, I can feel that, like...
I have no feeling in this tip of the finger, so you can go a little longer before I'm having to pull away.
Got it.
Okay. That's it.
Nice?
Oh, you're on the pit switch on the back.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing?
I'll explain to you. I'll show you guys this actually right now before I get it all finished up. Just one more time. That'd be an endurance race.
Hey, look, guys, there's a hand grenade.
Don't give it to...
There's another one.
So here's the pit switch. Oh, I gotta make sure it's in camera. Pit switch on the bottom, double-sided tape, and then just straight to the VTX.
I started branding the TBS whips instead of the flags.
Oh, is it really? Just a...
That's so petty.
So out of time says, Liam's, I'm back.
You fly 7-inch. That's what the racer 4 is.
Zing motors are really good. Those are good motors. I wasn't sure for a while.
Oh, the Zings?
I've gotten to
or X-Zing?
Yep.
Yeah, they're decent.
They're good motors. Yeah, they're good. They're good.
I don't have any because it's either you have 6S variants or you have literally to the freaking moon on 4S variants. There's no in between.
Well, Gary, you just gotta get on that 6S hype.
Dude, I don't want to fly 6S.
Because you have too much 4-cell. And you just got new 4-cell batteries that Thunder Power sent, which are like, make it fly like 6-cell.
Oh god, they were so good. If I wasn't so broke, I'd just tell you to keep them all from Thunder Power and I'll just pay you. But
yeah, they're pricey packs. Guys, Garrett needs a job. Just kidding, no he doesn't. He's getting hired. He's a dispatcher.
I'm trying to get on with Envoy right now, my dude.
Yeah, so for everyone who doesn't know, Garrett is not just a mechanic for me, / cleaner / basically everything. He is also becoming a dispatcher. Or you can tell him, but that's basically...
I make the flight plans for the captains to follow.
Yes.
And then get yelled at for doing
Ow.
so because they have no idea. Bro, what is that?
Probably don't want to know. Oh, those are wing parts. I have a racing wing now.
Yeah, where is your wing?
It's over by the door if you want to go grab it.
I want to go look at it. I didn't get to see this thing the other day.
Does anyone use L shift? I don't know what that means. Would you expect it to be light?
Kinda. Oh, is this a right wing?
Yes.
Bruh.
Kevin, one of our local race organizers, I like to call him my at-race sponsor these days because I always show up unprepared. And he gives me rides and also gives me tools and stuff, batteries, literally everything. So, someone flew an Emax into your RV. What? Honestly, Crash someone says it's not worth buying anything more than Emax Eco motors. Hey, I saw Nerk running those motors out in California, and they're smooth motors. I have nothing bad to say about those.
How much was this?
I bought it for $200 from him. Said it cost like $250 to build though.
I'm gonna ask him to build me one.
If he will, yeah. That was a used one, but he only flew it like 3 times.
But I'd probably end up destroying mine because I don't know how to fly it.
Yeah, it's true. You need to learn how to fly wing first.
It's nice though.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm just listening boy over here. To be fair though, I didn't really have a fair chance with my first wing because that thing was so bad.
All right, what do I need to do? I need to unlock my VTX and everything.
Oh, wing 60 amp, my dude. Why is it not in a wing? Or is it like a replacement?
What?
Is it like a replacement ESC? Like, why is it not in the...
Oh, it's just a spare.
Toss that up there.
I need to go.
Alright, what else do I need to clean?
Well, that should be all this, but...
I need to go clean that side, but you're busy, so...
Yep. You know how it works. How it goes. What? Why in the world? I'm talking to myself.
He could beat coronavirus in the race.
What?
He said Vanover is so fast he could beat coronavirus in a race.
It's funny. Oh, there's a funny meme I saw today where it's like, you told me you wouldn't buy any more cars or something. It's like the screaming lady. You seen that meme? And then the cat goes, I have the car owner virus. It's funny. I thought it was funny.
Oh, the one where it's like the 2 housewives and like one's crying at the table. It's just the white cat.
Yep. You know what I'm talking about. Alrighty, so this is gonna all yeet.
How dare you call me a slut? I call you a slut. I called you a whore.
Garrett, live stream.
What's the deal with bearing size of motors? Extended sidebars 10mm N54H magnets. One motor is 9mm, 2. A lot of it's just height, bearing size wise. Just installed Crossfire shot. It's insanity. I haven't even tried to install it.
It's literally what I've been using on Futaba for a year. I'm a hater, but it's because for me, it's nothing new. But I'm glad that everyone else is getting that excitement.
I feel like I could do that, but I don't have the care in the world to like update my quad and mess it up.
I was gonna say, Garrett has a rule of thumb.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's like literally.
I flashed his quad one time without his permission, and he got so pissed.
And it broke.
That has nothing to do with it flashing.
But did it fly like crap after you flashed it? Yes.
We never even got to fly it.
Yes, we did. That was the one that burst into flames that day at the race, and you're like, what is that? I was like, this is the quad that was working until you flashed it in Vegas. And you're like, oh.
Well, it's so never.
Try the Tango 2 yet?
Yes, I've tried it. Kevin, the guy who built my wing, literally buys everything new that comes out. I tried it. It's got really good gimbals, actually. I was genuinely shocked at how good the gimbals were.
I haven't touched it. So.
They're... I'm stuttering. Joe Biden style. Anyhow, I really don't know what else to say about it. It's just not for me. The feel of the radio is just not for me. The ergonomics of it, but
well, I mean, you and me agreed though. It's really not.
It's a beginner. It's a great beginner radio. Or if you're like into that style of radios. But
if you're already in the hobby and you already have like a Tyrannus or a QX7 that you put a Crossfire in, or you already have the original Tango, then it's not for you. But if you have like a Fly Sky or like a Spectrum, bam, it's for you.
I think if you have an IX12, you should stick with it. The best Spectrum radio is the DX9. I love my DX9, dude. I am not Spectrum sponsored. I am Futaba sponsored, as a matter of fact, but I love my DX9, and I am proud of saying that. But that was before they went all Android and stuff. back in the glory days.
That's before you hit the power button. It took you a year and a half to turn the radio on.
Yes. So one of my friends texted me, Sean, interesting live stream. He says I'm ignoring him. Where is he?
I don't know.
What? What is your YouTube name?
What is his YouTube
Sean?
name?
Okay, well, whatever. It's apparently I'm ignoring Sean. Sean is Brittany's dad, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Skippy7399 is his.
Oh, someone flew it max into your RV. What?
Yeah, I read that too. I was like, what? It's like, huh? By the way, I've been using camera control for the first time ever in beta flight, and it's cool.
That moment when he's like, do you seriously not know who this is? No, we did not.
Yeah.
But now we do.
Well, when your name's Sean, and then your name is something 180 degrees around. Also, there's a lot of Seans in the world. But hey, Sean. By the way, I left my grocery bag. Wait. No, not that Sean. Oh, wait. Sean Black from Oshkosh, Sean.
Oshkosh?
Oh, my gosh. Ah! Okay, so Sean. Well, he's not. It's fine. So Sean has seen my new Hangar 9 RV4,
Okay.
which they got built. I don't know if he was a part of that build, but it's hanging, and he sent me a photo of it. It's hanging in the store at Oshkosh.
Yeah, you showed me that.
Oh, did I really?
Yeah.
The thing's massive.
Yeah, it's massive.
It's a massive airplane. Hey, Sean, I'm glad that you're tuning into my live stream. Tell your cat, Zor, I said hello. And I hope that you are keeping Bob in line up there in Wisconsin. Keep hiding my packages from him until you check with me. And I hope you're doing well.
What packages are you getting?
See, anytime I get stuff mailed up there, Bob just immediately opens stuff, even though if it's for me. So Sean now takes the responsibility of hiding it.
Gotcha.
He'll ask me, he goes, is it, should I show Bob or give this to Bob or not?
No.
So thank you for that. That's actually his most important job up at
Guarding your
the hobby town is guarding my stuff and also cleaning up after me. All right, I'm done.
Or buying.
Not that he has to.
Don't y'all do a rotation of Twinkies as well?
Oh yeah, we have the Twinkie rotation as well. I think we kind of stopped that. I think we both started getting tired of Twinkies. Okay.
Versus analog. Analog.
I'm not starting this. Both are great. But for racing, analog.
It's 5:47 a.m. for me, dude. Go to bed.
It sounds like you
For air units durable, that would be a no.
Yeah, the antennas aren't.
The antennas are not. The box itself is metal, though.
So yeah, it's durable. It's thick though. There's a trade-off.
He's the make it work kind of person. I'm gonna answer that straight up.
I don't know what the question was. I should probably not know.
No, you should.
It depends. Like this build here is really clean. That's what the topic of reference is.
Thoughts on mounting motors inverted? No.
What?
Just no.
Oh no, please no. If you want to mount motors inverted and stuff, you need Jesus.
That was great.
You actually like that?
That was great. Look what I did. You need Jesus.
Jesus is my helmet. I'm gonna be funny if that was Sean. I'm talking about Sean Black. And it's not even that Sean. There's just another Sean.
Just another random Sean that has your phone number.
Yeah, I'm like, shoot. Oh, I'm actually really proud of the wiring on this, Alex. Go team.
Somebody said amen.
Amen, brother.
To the roast of the century.
That was not the roast of the century. Come on, get yourself together.
Well, it's not the roast of the century because we still have 8 more months to go for the year to be over.
We've barely started talking about Flight 1 either.
Oh. Nick Schwartz says hi.
All right, I got to run upstairs real quick to get my laptop so I can...
So run.
I'm not...
Get to running.
Hold on.
What is your fastest speed, Alex?
What do you mean fastest speed?
I don't know. That's what this dude said. What is your fastest speed?
Fastest speed is...
Legally?
I have no idea what we're even talking about anymore, so...
Over 9,000.
Where's my bag of 3D printed stuff? And
Just go analog. It's cheaper for the time being. Dude's asking if he should go analog. He's using box values.
I would stick with analog then.
Stick with analog.
There's going to be better versions of DJI and HD coming out. I can tell you that. So if I would just wait. Just
Not
my...
only that, if he's already got beats gas and his quads and everything, then just stick
Yeah,
with
I agree
analog
with
and
Garrett.
call it a day. It's cheaper.
I agree with Garrett.
The goal is to fly more, not spend more money on your quads and be afraid to break them. I'm too much of a broke kid for DJI. Yep. Do you think Evan can beat you with the Racer 4?
We'll find out. We will find out, won't we?
What is your fastest speed with a drone? Is that better?
130 miles an hour. Something like that. Unofficially. That was like 2 years ago as well.
Brian Morris, what camera are you using there?
Brian Morris said that?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Brian Morris.
Who's in the chat?
This is a Foxeer Predator Nano. For everyone who's going to ask me about my camera is still going to be made. My Micro Sparrow 2. However, we're going to be doing a nano camera with Foxeer. So, look out for that. Oh, yeah. All right, I got to go. Actually, wait. I don't have to just yet. Soon, though.
Preferred thrust to weight ratio on your drones. Does anybody actually do that math?
Allegedly.
9,000 to 1.
I'd say 13 to 1.
Any info on Bite Frost? None of us have touched it. As far as I know, have you touched it?
Well, yes, I have.
Okay, yeah, you played with it.
I got to fly. It just feels like an analog setup to me. I think it's dead, though, to be brutally honest.
Does Flight 1 work good for freestyle or is it just racing?
Neither.
T.
I really don't mean to hate. I think Flight 1's great. As long as you literally go word for word for what they say you should use and everything, it's fine. Wow Willie, just look at his... If you want to try Flight 1, just use all of, like, his frame and everything. And part of the reason you do that is so when it doesn't work, you tell them you're doing it the exact way. It's just very specific. Kiss is the same way, in my opinion. You have to do it a specific way.
Betaflight's more forgiving.
Betaflight is definitely more forgiving. So, I'm not really going to roast directly on Flight 1. I think Betaflight or Kiss is kind of like that in the same way, but it's a bit... Never mind, I'm just going to stop talking.
Just stop while you're
All right, I got to go get my laptop, guys. Garrett, you want to hold my phone over the drone real quick and answer questions while I go up there? Just that way they can see a view of the quad before I butted it all up together. There she is.
Oh wow, this chair is really warm. This is uncomfortably warm. Okay, I'm just gonna. Yep, looks like a quad. That's because it is, guys. Good job. I'm just gonna pull up questions on my phone because I have no patience to actually. All the Vanny Swass. Got clean flight. Those motors are heavy. Dylan, what's up? You great. The setup is so easy. I can't see myself switching. Full. Yeah, I'm too lazy to actually try to read looking at the video, so I'm just gonna read off my phone. So man, clean flight. How about that base flight, my dude?
The FC is a Radix LI. He did used to run top mount with the Corey Ibanez frame. It's probably not. That's the receiver under the stack, guys. You can probably see it better from this way. Antennas are poking out the side.
Here it is.
The dongle.
Are the questions coming?
Yeah, kind of.
And he'll hold the camera on me once I get the whole thing. Basically, what I have to do now is copy the settings over.
The advantage of a light racing frame versus a heavy one is the light ones can be made stronger and they can just bounce most of the time whenever they crash. Because the heavier you weigh, the more force is going to be exerted on whatever point is impacting. Motor specs are 2207.5, 1860 kV.
They're actually 227.8s, apparently.
Okay, according to somebody else, it's 2207.8s, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's a motor, guys.
It's a good motor. Hey.
I didn't say it was a bad motor. It's a motor, though. People get so hot and heavy over 2207 or 2306.
Oh, yeah, I'm not even going to talk about that because anyone who's watched Rotor, I did a blind test and I thought the 2306 was the 2207. I don't know if you heard about that.
I have not. It's the first time.
Yeah,
Oh.
I had a feeling.
Any tips to learn how to fly high up tilt? Don't.
I fly.
Seems like we're going back to floss weight days of racing frames. Did we ever leave the floss weight of racing frames? I wasn't aware we did.
What are we talking about?
Somebody was asking about the weight of it, and it says, looks like we're going back to the days of the floss weight days of racing frames. I wasn't aware we ever left.
Oh, I was going to say, no, we just got stronger.
We just made the quads more durable. Trying to decide on FC Stat combo with my race fleet. Which is not too expensive. Was making over 6.
What's Vanny's up tilt? I'm running a 45 degree.
45, right?
This is 45 degrees right here. I'm just copying the settings over from that quad to this quad. That way I can get the VTX turned on and I can go ahead and unlock it. And no, the VTX does not have an antenna, but it's also not powered on, so don't hate. Here we go.
Always use a cap. I'm going to veto that statement there.
Always use a cap, guys. I'm not
I
going to
don't
veto
ever
it.
use a cap.
You run KISS, it's a bit different.
I don't have to run caps.
That's not true.
I mean, should I? Yeah, but it doesn't make a difference anyway, so.
If you can make a Dremel drone, can you make a drone with the motor stacked? The Switchback cam lock mounts are really nice, man. Dylan Hoppus. Yeah, man, I 100% agree. And by the way, I need to try your version of the 2020 regional qualifier. I want to do that. I appreciate you sending that to me. So.
Have you ever raced a 3-incher? I don't think you have raced a 3-inch. Like with, I'm assuming he means with 5-inch quads at the same time.
No.
But I know I have, and they keep pace and maybe are even faster.
3-inch?
My little Adam 3-inch I had that was beating Austin Elam that day until I buried it into a gate.
Depends on the level of the pilot.
Good point.
All right, how do I turn this thing on?
Depending on Emu Flight, I don't think we've touched Emu Flight, have we?
Oh, yep, pit switch is working.
Oh my god.
I love it when CLI dumps work well. That didn't sound right. Garrett, you should come hold the phone over here on me.
Why would I do that?
That way they have something to look at.
Why do you fly the MCK prop? Because he literally has a ton of them. Like, a bunch of just random props that he just flies. Lights, I assure you. We are enthralled, I assure you. Yep, you're like moths.
Well, this is a problem. Oh.
You flown the new 2020 multi-GP regional qualifier or global qualifier map?
Not yet. Well, briefly in Velocity, actually, that's not true. Is the VTX broke?
Did you wire everything correctly?
Yes, maybe it needs full power. The pit switch is turning on and off, and the pit switch powers this. And
Does the pit switch need full power? Because that VTX doesn't take full power.
It just needs 5 volt. It's the same way it's done on that.
So just wire a 5 volt.
No, I'm just gonna.
The ground is the same.
Hold
Just
on.
make a red wire going to a 5 volt head.
No. This is all wired up fine. I think it just needs full power
Oh.
instead of USB power. Here, you can grab that phone real quick. Also, I'm still in my chair back. Or I'll put it back over here. Let you answer questions about that.
Phone over there.
We appreciate you guys who have kept on this live stream. Kept up with the struggle
Yeah,
bus.
turn your radio off.
Yeah, go for it.
No, I already did.
Oh, you did?
I didn't ask. I just told you I was.
Fair enough.
What are you looking for?
Nothing. I was just looking at the other quad to see what.
Oh.
I always like to make sure VTX and everything's working before I heat shrink everything together. So that's what I'm doing now.
Any tips on how you solve vibration issues with real steady? You talked about rotor riot. What?
What was it? I think I know what he was talking about.
Any tips on how you solve the vibration issue of real steady?
Oh yes, buy a Hero 8.
Buy a Hero 8.
Yep, buy a Hero 8. Use the latest stuff. Man, it's great. You can hard mount it on your quad. You don't have to do all that soft dampening like I did. Just buy a Hero 8. You don't have to download any custom firmware or anything like that.
For a video, you should race all of Rotor Riot in a Tiny Whoop tournament. We need entertainment, not a slaughter.
Well, talk to Drew.
It's a cool spot to fly.
Hero Stick 6 still worth it? 100% no. Just gonna say
Message retracted immediately.
Okay, Alex, we need to be smart here.
What's a cool spot to fly in the DFW area?
That's a good question.
Somewhere that's legal so that we don't give the FAA more ammunition to ruin our hobby.
You know, it just depends on what type of spot you're looking for. There's a lot of good parks that you can fly at and be safe at. Just be wise. That's all. I don't know. We race and we just pretty much fly out here. We're open field flippy floppers, so.
Well, I mean, I have my property and I fly them, so speak for
Yeah,
yourself.
that's true.
You should race everyone on Rotor Riot with you running a tiny whoop and the rest of them running a 5-inch. That would be entertainment, but it would also be a slaughter at the same time. Most of them can't fly a 5-inch.
Jokingly, that is hot. Go figure, solder is hot. Okay. I got my XT60 soldered up. Alright, I need to grab a battery.
This dude knows what's up. Over a school where your quad will be safe landing on small children.
What?
Wow, solder is hot. I never knew.
Oh, I didn't even do a smoke stopper. Use a smoke stopper on our builds. I have a feeling this VTX pit switch is bad. I'm just gonna say, guys, I've had so many issues.
Oh, pit switch is on.
I know. Oh wait, VTX is working now.
Okay, yeah, you just need full power.
Yeah.
And you race all of Rotor Riot, but you were upside down. What?
Did you not see the episode? No, of course you didn't.
Dude, I'm not sub to them.
We did a 3D race episode where I had to race Zoe. We had
Oh,
to do
yeah, you
one
told me
lap
about
right
that.
up. Yeah. I don't know if they can hear me from all the way over there.
Can't resist making the joke. Oof. What is the wire gauge? What wire gauge of what?
That's a good question.
Empty water bottle on your drone for wakeboard chasing? Yes. Get a Fiji water bottle. I don't know what it is, but Fiji works so good.
Have you used that personally?
Yes.
There you go, guys.
Oh, I'm not gonna read that out loud, but that's a savage comment.
We can hear Zoe. Okay, yeah, don't read that. That's not nice. Be
The main
nice.
power lead's like what, 14 gauge or 12 gauge? It's 12 or 14.
Okay, BTX and everything. Camera's working. Alrighty. all down. I'm almost done, guys and gals.
Oh my god.
All right, I need.
Hold that battery so we can see what kind.
Which.
I don't know.
This is a 2200 milliamp 3-cell RDQ battery. That's what they're talking about.
Who's gonna organize those props? I mean, you're welcome to come do it, dude.
Yeah, they're fine.
It's not even worth the effort.
What he said.
Race day quads versus China Honda.
Yeah, the thing is,
there's no difference.
I was gonna say they're just. I'm glad people are interacting and everything like that. Oh man, this thing's gonna be nice. Can you hand me my little side
I can
cutters?
inform you he does not use crap 2 at all.
I do not. Thunder Power.
Thunder Power for the win. What one?
The yellow ones.
He's like, I think he uses Tattoo a lot.
said
Tattoo
that?
is not crap 2, sorry. Let me pronounce that correctly.
I am not saying they're crap. I'm just don't use them. Garrett is though. I told Garrett to be, nice for the live stream, but I'm not gonna take away his
When
freedom
are
of
you and Min
speech.
Chan gonna race again?
Ooh, good
That's
question.
actually a good question.
Good
Good question. Glad you asked.
We'll see. We'll see. I would like that to happen. I need to, if the next time I race Minchando, I want it to be on DRL. At least like a race. It's not that I've never not taken it seriously with Minchan, but the kid's just on another level with a 5-inch quad. At this point, he has nothing to gain by racing me with a 5-inch and everything to lose. And honestly, he has nothing to gain with racing me at DRL either. But anyhow. Vanny, are you coming to Mayhem? Yes, as Dylan Hoppe has said on Team TBS. Thanks for responding to that.
Which one?
It was talking about which team I'm on for Mayhem. How in the world did I do this the first time?
Doesn't even know.
Well, I'm
How
just...
good is MCK? Is he better than the top pods in the US? Why do people keep copying and pasting their questions?
Just so they get answered?
Yeah, good point. Kind of annoying. I can show you all the good spots. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna stop that right there.
If he's talking about flying spots.
Yeah, that's from. I hope that's what he's talking about.
What I really need to do is see.
Have you ever attempted to run a Racer 4 on a multi-GP track? Yes, you have actually.
Yeah, quite a few times actually. I mean, it's just slow, but it'll run for longer than most 5-inch quads will. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Thanks for everyone who's been in the live stream, by the way. I'm glad you guys are here.
What would be quicker in a multi-GP track, your freestyle quad or a racer 4?
Ooh, I would say Racer 4. I know this because at the last local race, I tried to fly my freestyle quad, and it was slower than when I was flying the Racer 4. So
Left hand or right hand?
I would say left hand. I mean, it doesn't matter, but I mean, most of
Yeah.
my quads these days are on left hand because every time I fly with other people, they're on right hand. So
They both perform the same. It just depends on who you fly with.
yes, true statement. Okay, so one problem with this heat shrink that I found is it doesn't really stick. Or the double-sided tape doesn't stick to the heat shrink very well.
Well, it's because you're probably gumming it up. It's slowly saving up.
I haven't tried to use this heat shrink yet. Alright, I guess you know what that means. Gonna have to use the TBS heat shrink, probably. Or actually, oh, I might try something stupid.
What happened with MeWow's frame?
It's just not happening yet. Let me just say that much.
It's coming.
It'll happen eventually. But right now I need something light and something that was literally a tank. So that's what happened. I still prefer the way that flies.
No, not the TBS heat shrink. Guys, the TBS heat shrink's perfectly fine.
No, it's not.
It is.
Oh, Alex, you idiot.
What's the temp of your soldering iron? How about the best? That's like the worst question ever. Hot enough.
It's 750 something. I don't know. That was a very blonde answer.
I think y'all are using TBS heat shrink wrong. It's like plastic that they think will shrink. It shrinks enough. That's what I use to hold all my antennas on.
I agree with you guys 100%.
You can formal coat your freestyle quad. Nope.
Yeah, that's a fat no.
Have you not seen how many issues that causes?
Well, that's nice. I haven't seen it really cause
Does
issues.
it make it water resistant? Yes. Does it also make it computer resistant? Yes. Just don't put it in your USB port. Well, then it's not water resistant. Double T, but freestyle, and then G3 FPV. I'll put it right here. This is me.
All right, Garrett, I have an idea that you're not going to like. So how about if I just don't secure my BTX, but I wrap it to where it's not going anywhere?
See, Archer knows what's up. Use a heat gun, not a lighter with TBS heat shrink. Thank God.
I use a heat gun, and it
Okay.
still sucks.
Do you use a quality heat gun?
No, but that's not the point.
Then there's the problem.
Alrighty, we're coming along on this build.
Did you try the heads-up motor? I don't think you have you?
I've flown them.
Or you've flown it at like his house, but
They're very good. They're very smooth. They're not as powerful as mine, and I'm not saying that as a diss because they're very, very powerful. They are super light. I don't think they're the most durable person. I mean, I don't. I can't really talk bad about it. Evan, I respect Evan's opinion a lot when it comes to the gear he runs. So he says they're really, really good. I know he put a lot of time into testing them. So, but I do think that the top end is just not quite as good as my motor. So, but that's just my opinion. His motors are only 2207. Mine are 2207.
I can guarantee you he has not tried the Umagod X motor.
Yep. Garrett would know.
I actually want them though. They look really good. That like dark green and orange.
Yeah.
But they're 6S, so I won't.
Guys, get Garrett on 6S. It's about to. Even if I've converted, Garrett will be the last person I know in the entire world to
I
convert.
will be the last person in the world because I will fly my forest packs until they're like, oh hey guys, you actually need 6S to turn this ESC on.
Yeah. So, ESC manufacturers make it minimum 6S.
No.
Kiss, if you're listening to this.
Okay.
Discontinue your old ESC and make everything 6S minimum now. That would be really sucky.
I had so many issues with 6S though. And like I've never had an issue with 4S. Like I've still not had a fire.
I had a lot of issues with 6S in the beginning, and then once the gear got better.
Well, yeah, now that it's good, it's probably fine. But
Yeah, but there was a good time where it was sketchy to run.
But Lily, whenever I was like, oh, I might switch with you, and it was like fire after fire, I was like, I can't afford to be replacing this with gears, so no.
Right.
He does do long range stuff. He just never films it.
Yeah. It's
We need a long range at my house with your wing. Now.
Ooh, yeah, with
Because
the
I have
GPS
that,
and
I
everything.
had that like 20-acre field to my left that you can cruise over the creek and everything with.
Right. Very cool. I'm about it.
And now I have my 7-inch back up in the air. Which I need to fix because I plugged in my what do you call it? I plugged in the pyro board to fix my OSD screen elevation, and it was like, we're in update beta flight. I was like, no! So now I gotta redo everything. There's 2 of them, actually, Brian.
What?
He was like, how many people here don't know there's a real airplane behind Alex right now? And I was like, ha, there's 2 of them. I'm 34 years old. You're really not that much older than I am. I'm 22.
34 to 22 is a 12-year difference, bud.
It's not that much, though. I think it's a massive amount. Are your V2 motors going to be lighter?
Yes, they'll be 1 gram lighter. And as of right now, you're going to be able to go from a V1 to V2 motor because the only difference as of right now is the bell. That's it. By the way, this live stream is going to end in about 10 minutes. That's about when my build's going to be done. Just FYI to everyone. I appreciate everyone who's joined in. I know a lot of people like this, so we'll do another one in the future.
Hey, random question.
Okay?
Okay, these are 2300s. Okay, come on. I was about to say, like, this thing just put 1500 milliamp hours back into this battery. I was like, aren't they only 1800s? But, oh, excuse me.
Compete with barbell stream. That's not going to happen. All right, guys, I'm going to show you how I have my antennas mounted in here, and then pretty much the build's done. Let's see here. I'm going to try something new, so I'll have to fill you guys in on this new thing, but here, I'm going to get Garrett to hold the phone so I can point and explain stuff. Dude, there's so many flies and bugs in here. Springtime. I'm ready for the coronavirus to come back. Not that it never will.
It's already here.
All right. So the way I do my receiver antennas is I do them out at a 45-degree angle on a zip tie. So what I do is, because the Futaba antennas are super long, I run them underneath the flight controller. No, it does not cause interference. And I run them back over top and then at a 45 like this. And then I take that 45. And if you're running Futaba, you shouldn't have any RF issues. Anything else, can't speak on you. But I run them just like that.
I mean,
They're not touching the flight controller. Okay,
hold on. Keep going. Keep going.
I'm gonna wait. We'll talk about that in a minute.
We'll come back to
Bring
that.
the drama. So if you see it like that, it's nice and clean. And I can kind of push it up here on the standoff, just like that. That's the side view of it. I normally secure this VTX thing just about right here with double-sided tape. The problem is this heat shrink right here, double-sided tape doesn't stick very well to it. And also, if you notice where I'd be taping it at, there's really nothing to grip onto. So what I'm going to try and do is, because the wires are super short and tight, I'm going to just, but the antenna here is zip tied, so it's kind of holding the whole thing together. I'm just going to put it together. I'm going to have to fill you guys in on how this works. I'm just going to basically let it just hover there.
And just kind of hang.
Yeah, and I do this on my freestyle build as well. And I'll tell you what, guys, it's not, that may look like it's going somewhere, but like it's not. And I'll let you know. I'll have to fly it a bunch and see. But I'll tell you what, it's not going outside of the quad. I can guarantee you that. So we'll see how well that holds up over time. This is the beauty of a new setup, is figuring these things out. And then basically put the screws on and everything, guys. And with props, battery strap and everything, this is a 271 gram, not 275. I had the weight wrong in my post. It's 271 grams. And it's a tank. That's all I got to say about it. So anyhow, that's pretty much it. And then Garrett's going to show you his antenna solution.
Coming back to the not having RF issues. Just saying, Immortal L for the win has been this way for like 2.5 years, and I've never had a fail-safe at all. So, yeah.
Immortal L for the win.
Immortal L for the win.
Drives Trappy to his grave. So, all right, guys. I'm going to go in this live stream here just because my phone's dying, and also we have some cleaning up to do still. We as in Garrett. And I gotta get this finished up. I gotta help him with some stuff. But that is basically it, guys. That's a 533 switchback. I'll be posting about this build particularly that I just did on my Instagram. So follow my Instagram at CaptainBanoverFPV. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on TikTok. I'll be making some posts there very soon. And thanks, Garrett, for the help. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching. I'll do another live stream. I'll formally announce it. We'll do some giveaways and a bunch of stuff to keep you guys involved. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If you have questions about my setup, my previous videos, racing, or freestyle, depending on which video it is, they have the links to all the stuff I use and everything like that. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you later. Peace. And now Garrett's going to try and figure out how to stop the video.